Are you tired of trading time for money? See, this video is specifically for agency owners and coaches, people who are providing online services. So, you could be an online coach, a marketing agency, or a branding agency, any person that is providing online services. This video is going to be really helpful for you because we're going to talk about the most talked about subject in marketing, this new trending thing, which is high ticket versus low ticket. The biggest problem, right, that most people or most business owners are facing today is they do not have enough time and they're not generating enough revenue against it. So let's talk about the major differences between low ticket and high ticket. So low ticket and high ticket. The reason most people are comfortable doing low ticket deals, they are scared to charge too high. And the market is flooded with people that are selling low ticket prices. So there's a certain fear associated with pumping up your price like way too much. They know that charging low ticket is actually not the best thing to do, but they're unable to break through that barrier and they're unable to charge high ticket. So in this video, I'm going to break down the differences between low ticket and high ticket, how to structure your high ticket offer, and how to finally start selling high ticket, the psychology behind high ticket, and how you can actually get started. So when we talk about low ticket, the biggest problem is it works on volumes. So you need a large volume of customer base. There's a lot of burn and a churn that's associated with it. So you churn through a lot of customers. Which means you don't retain enough clients because you're doing it at a very high volume. You're unable to provide a personalized service to all of them, which is why you're not able to provide the kind of quality. And that's the reason why you churn. By churn, I mean you are not able to retain customers month on month, and you have to keep trying to find new and new clients. You need to work on volumes, and then eventually what happens is you get burnt out. I've spoken to so many agency owners, one man agencies, freelancers, agency owners that have like a 25, 30-man team. And the biggest problem is in the end of the day, they all get burnt out. You're not able to actually do any quality work. You're not able to actually deliver any quality results. You just have like a lot of stress, a lot of baggage of a lot of clients, emails, calls all the time. And end of the day, there's not enough revenue or let's say profit that's actually there with you, right? And you also need to deliver to deliver for a large number of volume, you need a bigger team. So you need to keep building on your team. And then you have to manage that team, you have to make sure your team is performing. It's a big hassle. And essentially the difference between low ticket and high ticket is not just about the money that you can make by selling high ticket services. It's about the actual impact and the value that you can provide for your customers. So you don't need to work on high volumes. Basically, you can work with 4 to 5 clients a month. You don't need to have like a really huge team. You can have a smaller team, but a really high quality, dedicated, and a super focused team. So a small team with a high quality, high value results. You have a lot of free time. You don't get burnt out because you don't have to spend more than 3 to 4 hours a day. And basically, you end up getting a lot more revenue and profits. So let's talk about the math. Let's say you're an agency owner or you're a coach, you're a fitness coach, and you're charging low ticket, right? So as an agency owner, maybe you're charging 10K, 15K, 20K a month from every client. So in order for you to make, let's say 5 lakhs a month, you would need, let's say you're selling your services for 20K, you would need around 25 clients. You would need 25 clients every single month in order to hit this number of 5 lakhs. Imagining delivering to 25 clients. And to hit the same amount of revenue, once you get this, and coming back, once you make this 5 lakhs in revenue, it's not all profit. You have to spend for your team, you have to pay salary, you have to pay overhead, you have to pay ad costs, and then there are some refunds that may come into play. So your profit margins are very, very low when it comes to this amount of money. But in the same thing, in high ticket, let's say you want to do 5 lakhs a month, you can do it. Let's say you're charging around a lakh, you can do it with just 5 clients. So if you charge 1 lakh per client, in just 5 clients, you can hit the same amount of target. So you obviously save a lot of time. You don't need a team. You can literally do this with like a 2-man team. So higher profit margins. And this is basically how you can actually establish a high ticket offer and actually make some real revenue which you can have a profit of. Now coming to the point of why people are not able to switch from low ticket to high ticket, right? Because people always, I've spoken to so many people and they have watched these YouTube videos and a lot of videos and they do understand what high ticket means, but they never really implement it themselves. They don't really have what it takes to actually do it. No one is actually bumping up their prices and selling it because they think that who's going to pay me a lakh, right? I'm just a normal agency. I'm just like one guy who just started and I can't get high ticket. And that's the kind of thing which actually stops a lot of people. But it's all about understanding the psychology of high ticket and how to structure your offer. If you're able to understand the psychology behind charging high ticket and how to structure your high ticket offer, I have absolutely no doubt that you can actually sell high ticket and you can do it very profitably, even if you are a newcomer or if you don't have like a lot of experience behind you. So let me just show you how. So let's talk about the psychology of selling high ticket and how to craft your high ticket offer. So basically, when we talk about high ticket, you need to understand 2 things. One is who is your buyer or who is your audience? And the second thing is what is the problem that needs solving? See, there are buyers out there are people out there that value premium services and they do pay for premium services. I've seen people who are paying like 80K, 1 lakh for personal trainers, fitness trainers. And then there are certain people who pay as low as 5K a month for personal trainers. There are companies that pay 80K, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs in monthly retainers for agency owners. And then again, there are like smaller companies that pay maybe 5K or 10K or 15K a month for, retainers. So the audience does exist, but you need to understand who your ideal audience is, who exactly and what kind of problem they're having, and who are these people who actually pay. Let's think about it this way. There are people out there that buy Gucci bags, buy expensive clothes. There are also people who buy cheaper bags from maybe like D-Mart or like smaller tier bags, or they buy like cheaper clothes. Both the audiences do exist. It's about understanding why they buy what they buy and what is it that they really need help with. So once you understand the psychology behind this, only then you can actually craft your high ticket offer. If you want to charge 1 lakh from someone for your service, you need to understand the problem that they have and how you can solve it. If you can solve their problem in a unique way, which has not been solved before, so if you can uniquely solve their problem, then they will pay any amount of price that you charge them. And that's when you can actually charge high ticket. So that's how you essentially structure your high ticket offer. So before you actually create a high ticket offer, you just need to essentially understand 3 basic elements, which is what do you do or what problem do you solve? What is the problem? Who do you solve the problem for? And how do you solve it? So, for example, I generate highly qualified leads for B2B businesses using my rapid scaling technique. Or I help e-commerce brands get 4 to 5x ROAS using my e-commerce mastery methods. I help overweight people lose 20 kilos in 6 months using my fat loss mechanism or my carb cycling method, something like that, right? So, what is your unique mechanism? Who are you doing it for? And how do you do it? Once you jot this down, you essentially have a broad understanding of your offer. But an offer is not just a surface level of what you do and how you do it. An offer goes much deeper. I'm going to leave you here with this video to understand the difference between low ticket and high ticket and essentially breaking through that barrier and able to understand that you can charge high. In the next video, I'm going to actually break down into detail of how to actually craft a high ticket offer. And I'm also going to share some 2-3 really good examples which we have done for ourselves and for some of our clients, which will give you like deeper insights into how the inner workings of a high ticket offer works and why people actually pay for it and they buy it. Stay tuned and watch out for the next video. And I hope you got some insights from this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe and leave your comments in the comment box below. Thanks.